Alright, there we go. Let me, right, actually get over to the main screen so we can see this. Oh, what is. Hmm, I, that is weird. Hmm. Okay, let me, go ahead and save this and try to reopen. I'm not sure what's going on with that screen all of a sudden. It was looking just fine till I got OBS. Okay, open up. Last. What's that? Okay, there we go. That's actually working properly. Thank you, Gimp. But yeah. Welcome anyone who is here to this. What I thought was going to be infrequent art streams, but it feels like it's gotten more and more frequent as of late. Oh god, why does Gimp always start at this big size? Let me just shrink that down a little bit. Okay, that's a bit more manageable for the stream. There we go. But yeah, then I'm gonna work on a slight upgrade to this, my waiting screen for and be right back screen, which is kind of just this plain little shoot, what's it called? Gradient? Yeah, gradient on the back here with the logo. Also makes it my Twitch banner. So you can see over here, I have a lot of things kind of make it up, some of which are just off right now, because I'm removing that. As you can see on the stream proper, which I can't mouse over, I have updated that banner to be slowly moving. Just make it a little bit different, but that will be another asset I need to update, make that banner match this Halo O mine. But yeah, that might be something we do if I still feel up to doing art in the second half of this stream. But now for this one, I'm feeling like for the temporary upgrade, I'm hoping by the end of the year to have a much nicer actual library looking thing. I would love to have that. I even have some of the art references I wish to use for that. This one, let's see, what's it? The George Peabody Buchreihe. I probably just butchered that. I think it's German. For just fancy library. I love the rails being this kind of filigree looking thing. I love this Grecian pattern here and the columns. I'm just a sucker for Greek columns, little details like that. Sadly, I will not be transferring those over to the design. I'm thinking more of a simple wooden thing, something that a monastery might actually have. Kind of a combination of this antique, what's a postal wall, like something that separates the postmaster from customers coming up to here, and this very nice desk. I like this pattern is very simple, very straightforward, but also a bit more stable than just the straight up box with legs of a post there. Both of which I feel really fits the Lucy persona I have for streaming. Uh, if I get this main banner done, which I'm planning to get mostly just update the color scheme on this gradient some. I do like. Oh wait, I should actually show that. Where is it? Top order. Here we are. Move that. I do like having some form of star here, so the gradient looks like a shining star. Perhaps make it so the dark side is going up though, almost like it's trailing downward. Actually, possibly going off at an angle to help with that effect. And then kind of dot it with a couple smaller stars, a few of the actual six-pointed ones I have in the heart icon proper. But for now, I guess let's actually get the main colors here. Do I still have? Let's see. Well, I can drop the title because it'll just be in the way. I can drop. Here are the banners. Snow. There we go, top border. Where's the bottom border? I know there is one. Whatever. Let's see, so right now I have that red darkening it, so it's not just straight blue. Looks like I need to open the other file I know has the color palette. Let's see, yes, calendar should definitely have it. I just need to shrink all of these. I hate when it auto-opens them. Where is palette? Here we go. Perfect. So first, let's just select all on here. Copy that and just make a new one. I suppose here in backgrounds is good because it's just the palette. There we go. I've added this kind of darker gold since the last time I've done this palette. Used to just be these three, well, 2 reds and a pink, and these 3 blues. But, you know, I needed something else. I think this is going to be how I kind of bind the palette together. Which actually, I guess I can kind of show... Oh! I forgot to get this darker gold in the palette, so kind of permanent. Make it permanent. We'll do... Oh, nope. It's set to overlay mode. Sorry, opacity mode. It's still normal. We'll do that. Makes them a little easier to see. Okay, now what I was going to do... So one trick I saw for kind of making a palette feel like it blends together more, I've actually done it when I made some of the books on the actual calendar here, mostly with this pink. So it's a little hard to tell because that's the end form of it, is if you take a color with the ink here, you have it set to overlay but a lower opacity, add a little bit, so then it all kind of looks closer together on the palette itself, because it's all got this little bit of yellow in it now. And I like the idea of doing that. I won't use it too much. I think just for like little details like the books, especially when I get around to doing a big proper library piece. But for now, this will be a easy click for my palettes. See, actually, I can show it on here, can't I? Yeah, that's effectively what I'm doing with this red here. It's making this entire blue gradient that I did. Give it some darker indigos here, more of a light purple, almost lavender out at the ends. Let's see, what is the other thing? Right, I need the actual updated one now, both the stars and the hearts. But, you know, I just hate to get rid of things, so I'll just make another layer group in here for the old shit, which we will properly name as such. There we are. Now that layer is... Wait, what's... Alright, because it's not all in there. Old shit can close like that. But above that, do a hard icon. There we go. Which I definitely have on here too. At least I thought I did. Did I do the stupid and delete the heart for some reason? Well, don't matter. I can just discard changes because I'm not doing... Ugh. Sorry about that. I'm not doing anything important with that right now. Just ignore these, especially if you're players in my campaign. Don't need to worry about any of that. It's not the gift template. Perhaps the Halo Warp. Visible, I think so. Yeah, it should definitely be in here. Motif assembled there. Perfect. But since this one is so much smaller, let's just do quick, like that. Okay, now we can close that because we do not need it anymore. Here are new heart. proper layer. We'll put you right about here. But we're going to need to size you up. We're going to leave that one perfectly immaculate. We're just going to make this a large version. That way we don't have to keep reopening other files just to get to the new resize. Oh, but I do also need to get a copy of that star too, though. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's on scale. First, let's get you over here. Actually, first, let's paste you there. Select. No, not that tool. There, fuzzy select. We're going to select the outside and then invert it. Cut. Then paste that. So we can scale just this part. There we go. That's more acceptable size. Though I do need... Let's see. Okay, so roughly that size. That should do. We'll scale it to there. Hold shit visible again. Yeah, that's good. We'll just leave that version there for when we need to place it over for comparison's sake. Let's see. So background, let's see. Well, actually the icon, we've got all three reds present, but only this light pastel-y blue. So for background, we'll do these two darker ones. Go ahead and just select those now, just so they are ready and waiting. Let's see. We will need a new layer for that. So I guess we can do it on a banner background here, because oh boy, this pink is the very, very background is kind of hurting my eyes. Let's see, we will rose gradient. Just do that as we get the correct mode. It should be, it would have been symmetrical, yeah. Okay, that's good. Placement though, do we want to leave it over here? Did these actually affect? Because it's... Yeah, I didn't think so. Actually, I wonder, can I even offset? I can. Okay, but that darkens it too much, so let's flip it like so. Let's actually look at any... Yeah, it looks like whatever's on the left of this gradient comes out a lot more kind of in charge of it, I guess. I do want this kind of tail thing to stand out more. I think I'm going to have to add a few more points in it. Where's the... Not brushes, not document history. No, there's a way to kind of fiddle with the gradient. Is it this? There we are. There we are. So, how do I... Let's see. I need a right color type. No, that's not how I do it. Where do I place another one with? I know there's a way to do it. Zoom in. Huh. Well, that's a new feature I didn't know about. But let's see. I definitely can't. See, it says click to select, but drag to move, and I can't do that. Oh, maybe that's it. Extend selection. Nope. Shift, drag, move, compress. Nope, that's not doing it. Whoa, whoa. Why did... No. Okay, well now I gotta do this again. I have no idea what I did there. Definitely not that, though. Interesting. I think there's so much green in those light blues. But I never really understood how RGB works on these, so who cares? Let's see. I know there's a way to do it. It's not double click, right click. No, it does give me the option to save. I'll keep that in mind for later. Ooh. Nope, that's not it. Maybe I can't because it's such a basic gradient. Let's go to custom. Okay. Well, this is at least letting me move stuff. Does it let me delete any? Yep. There we go. Delete segment. So yeah, maybe it's just because I was on that basic ass gradient, it wouldn't let me update it at all. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so. Okay, to not left endpoint. Here we go. Foreground. Make this one right one to background. I wasn't expecting it to be that one. I need it to be this one. No. Though will let me give more custom on the gradient. Man, I'm not sure I remember how I exactly did that last time. Oh, was there not delete? Background. No, it's not letting me do this. Why? Nope. That doesn't help. It's letting me see that position there. It's not letting me edit this one, which is what I want to do. Edit active? No, that's not it. Man, I wish I knew what I was doing. It'd make this so much easier. Let's see. Come on. How? That's not... Ooh. Can I... Now that's not helping me. In fact, I can do this for all I care. No, I just... Okay, maybe here's where I can finally... Do I have to click around the sides of that? I think that's what I need to do. I need to click around the sides of that. The white ones, not the black ones. Okay, so if I make... Wait, no, not that. I need to first load it, the background, but then make the left one... let's cancel that, redo it. Here we are. Okay. Oh, no, need to do other direction, make it slightly lighter. No, it's only supposed to be the right side, though. Let's see, that's background. Wish I knew what I was doing wrong. Let's see. No, it's still clicking to this. Why? I'm trying to... Oh, okay. Okay, I'm starting to see what I'm doing. Okay, so left one. Just fixed. Okay. Now I need to make it... No, not load from that. Wait, no, yes. Load from that. So I need you both to be that. Left one. Couple hits lighter. It's really not showing off this for some reason. Why do you keep doing this to me? What if I... No, you're keeping them both like that. Why? Let's see. Right color. Can I do that? No, because that is upset all the gradient again. I know there's a way to do this. Let's see. It's on normal. It is a lot. Art is so complicated, guys. It is. Okay, what if I do something with the right side? No, keep it just fixed. Yeah, it needs to be the right side. Oh yeah. And it's also, hey Lonnie, good to see you. Foreground, and then maybe now I can darken it here. Okay, there we go. Getting to a good point. Okay, and left one here. Lighten it. Going like that. I'm getting closer. I can almost taste. What if an idea occurs? Believe that how it is. Let's see, palette. What if I do this? Okay, first off, let's I don't know. No, that does make it stand. That also does make it stand out. How about, there we go. Now I can kind of see both of them. But what if I kind of just overfill both of them so they're like halfway to each other? And then those will be the kind of center two for the gradient. Let's see. Let's start with just a 54 on each, so dark on there, light on there. And that might actually get it to look a lot better. And just for comparison's sake, and so make it easier to remember what is which, do two more there to mark them. These are the dark ones here, those are the light ones. Just in case, we'll say 26. Let's see, dark ones are here, so do that. Light one there. Then we got a few choices to go from at least. Okay, so now, well, I guess now we got to set up the gradient again, because anytime I do a different tool, it auto sets that. That's weird. How did I get to cage transform? That's weird. There we go. Undo, because I forgot to leave the palette layer. There we go. It's just like, how did I fuck this up? Let us look. Okay, so let's see. So left hand point color, will it let me pick? No. Oh wait, yes, it will. So this is the dark end. Let's pick that. Looks a little better. Switch over to here. Right side. Color picker. Okay, so I need to figure out how to add an extra endpoint let's see. Alright, have to hit OK. Let's see, so I only need 2 more colors. It's not flip, it's definitely not replicate. Split at midpoint. Okay, so now we've got all 6 colors. Let's try it like that. So let's confirm. Left color. Let's do this very easy way to make sure everything's coming correctly. So this is lightest. Okay. Right endpoint color is the next lightest. Cancel. No. Shit. Now I gotta do it again. But I feel I'm learning something. I don't actually need that to see how well the gradient is, so I can actually skip that. Okay, I already hit the left for sure. I can't remember if I did right, so we'll just do this again. Pick from there. No, why is it coming in? Great, now I gotta do this very fun job. Okay. Cancel. Okay, palette. Gonna have to do this because for some reason they're not solid. No idea why. Okay, maybe it's because I was in overlay mode. I really hope that doesn't fuck everything up. Okay. Let's do that. Next mode. Then okay, there we go. Oh boy. Also, wait, yeah, sorry, Lonnie, I got really distracted by overcoming that challenge. How you doing? Feeling, up for a good game tomorrow? As we, go into the Feywild and, see what you guys did not get to enjoy. Well, you didn't get a chance to mess around with the, first campaign. Yeah, we can go into some of the weirder creatures and what's the term? Spontaneous events? Random encounters, that's it. And that is something I'm really looking forward to. Because you guys did kind of hurry as soon as you figured out the one reason you went deep into the Feywild is not a big deal. Almost disappointed. It's but all in good jest. You guys had some fun at least. You got that shard that lets you pop through crystal sphere demiplane things. Oh yeah, the Taco Bell Pizza Hut. Or it's a different timeline. Maybe what you'll find is a Wendy's KFC. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, palette should be good. Let's just... Yeah, who knows what random combo restaurant we may see this time. Okay, there we are. Now it's just about fine-tuning this. Yeah, we'll get to see some of the more Lisa Frank inspired creatures from the Fairy Fire supplement, which is what I'm really enjoyed about. It's there's this, what is it, amalgamation dog thing. It's like if a golden retriever was an eldritch horror. It's I don't even really know how to describe it other than that. It's just like a mass of like golden retriever heads, long hair, just colored in that classic Lisa Frank marker scheme. It's I'm not even sure how you guys are gonna respond to it, but I can't wait. Let's see. Not sure what the heck. You know what, you do, and it'd be nice to see if see how animal handling is finally useful, because it is so very rarely for a random encounter, unless it's a wild beast. But these are fey beasts. I think sinusoidal looks to be the good blending on these. It's a lot more even, I think is the term. Yeah. No, it's still kind of hard there, but you know, if I do a blur, that might be just fine. Do it like that, almost kind of equidistant. Let's alter this. There we go. That's almost straight down to that angle. You know, that is pretty good. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and just duplicate that. Test how to get the right blur on it. Here's duplicate. There we are. Yeah, we'll see how your new characters deal with the sentient crystal clusters and their hologram, well, hard light projections, really. I guess that's technically a different term in sci-fi, at least. In any case, you guys faced that giant holographic dragon the first time. We'll see what exactly is made up this second time. Let's see, medium blurs just jack all for that layer. If I got lens blur. Doesn't seem all that much lighter, no. I really hope I don't have to like hand blur this. I'm definitely not good enough at that. Hell, I'm the guy who made a GIF with just copy paste over 33 frames for almost a dozen spikes. Oh god, I'm getting phantom pains on my wrist just thinking about it again. There we go. Focus blur. What if I... Ooh. I can even do it like that? You know what? Let's see. I think that's good, but... I think focus blur is good, but I should try and keep these ones sharp, but it blurs, it goes further. Let's try that. Okay, so focus is there. We want this center one kind of in. No. How do I only do the center? Or even just like turn it. Is there a radius? Ooh. There we go. That's a bit better. Need to shrink it in a little bit more on there. But yeah, focus blur is the way to go for this appearance. The diamond's a bit more accurate for the angles I'm trying to get on this. I guess let's try and shrink it like this. Kind of emphasis on the up and down, especially because there's not much. That's good. That is almost invisible right there, but still right here. But I shouldn't do this vertical because it's got that bit. It's great. Last time, though, we got this. Okay, focus blur. Oh, not presets. Diamond. Move over to here. Shrinking in a little bit. Not that much. What's geometry options? I can rotate. Let's see. Rotate. Not up. We want it kind of there. There we go. Then it's just a little bit less on both these. Okay, focus blur. Perfect. Yep. Just the tiniest bit there. Okay, we got that. Oops. Save, because I just realized it did like a dozen steps since the last time. Let's see. Yeah, we'll keep the heart there. How did I do that effect? Because I do like how it gives a kind of squiggle of purple color in there. But anyway, there's with the title. That's not the right title, is it? I guess it looks very different with a different color background. Let's just color comparison. Yeah. Gosh, that just looks radically different. I might have to redo that. Well. Ooh, but I have a new text since I've done this. I had to actually download a physical font. But I actually do. Let's see. The titles are in here. Right. Oh, wait. Right, because I did the backdrop like that. Yeah. Well, anyway. Here we are. Do this, and I actually can't remember the font name. Let's see. Should still be able to find if I go to preferences. Here we are. Go down to folders, fonts. Yeah, I should have put them in all, but we'll do this one to be safe. Yep, okay. So, Crackhouse and Crowley. I know Crowley doesn't have anything actually readable by normal people, but I just so like it. Here we are, Crowley bold. Actually, I should make one of the yep, there we go. Attention. Order. Dungeons, Dragons. What is this? With the hyphen? Yeah. Drive-ins and dives. Make it a nice dark red for it to be readable, and increase this text size. So this is the wonderful font known as Crowley. Don't know why the text size thing keeps doing that as of late. There we are. Yeah, as you can see, it's a kind of code with just triple daggers, usually. Some of them coming up tier to 5. It's just a fun looking font. Let's see, that might be sorry, that might be a fun border sometime. But now I guess I'll, let's see, it was Crowley and Crackhouse, that was it. Crackhouse. For anyone who is familiar with the wonderful quote-unquote children's, young adult novels known as Animorphs, you just might recognize this font, as they used in some of the promotional stuff. No, I'm trying to edit the size of this one. There. And it turns out it's a free font. Did I misspell deficient? Deficient? Yeah, I had an E. You're not supposed to be here, buddy. Yeah, I do like the kind of curly and there. But fuck if I remember where I got that. So I think I'll just have to copy paste those, which is fine. And I can't remember if that was a font, if I just manually made those by just taking that letter separately and just giving a square and inversing it. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put kind of ends in there as a placeholder for where they're going to be. There we are. Then next, I'm going to do the fun all caps trick I used. I can't remember where. I think it's in one of the other loading screens I've done. Let's see. I'm realizing I should have just done all this in all caps. Okay. Oh. Oh well, I guess I'll do it now by hand. I'm sure there's a shortcut for it, but another case of fuck if I know. I'm too lazy to go look it up. So order. Okay, with that, knock these all down a bit. Let's see, the most I can go to the side to there. Okay. Yeah, the all caps trick I saw was just shrinking these manually. So they are several font size smaller than the quote unquote capital. Let's make them 95. Yeah, 95 to 125, that looks fine. I remember now, it was on the calendar kind of image I use. Because then I can also mess with not the kerning, the baseline. I can make these go down some more. See, at minus 10. Oh. That, oh, that was the actual kerning. Let's see, there we are. Yeah, it's, I haven't actually used this in forever. When I actually took a graphic design class learning about baselines and kerning, and it's been a curse of knowing. I'm not sure if anyone else has seen the XKCD comic about if you hate someone, teach them how to recognize bad curving. Because then they'll just cringe in public whenever they see it on, like, the sign for a restaurant. Let's see. And it is so accurate. Yeah, typography is really fun if you get into it. It's just that curse of knowledge where it's like, how did they let that pass? How do they not notice that there's just a massive space between those two letters? Oh. Select the wrong parts of that. Come on, just the Ragans that are rare. Like, there is one standard font I found, specifically when I was making the calendar graphic asset, whatever, and the font has a massive space before and after a capital O, and it fills me with rage. It's like, it's just blank space. The O isn't even that large, and it just hurts me, because none of the other capitals I used had it. It's just, ooh. Yeah, that's how you curse someone with knowledge. Give them the ability to have opinions about something really stupid. And lo and behold, they will have them. which I think is also advice for how to make a interesting character in fiction. If they're an expert in a field, don't give them some obvious, easy to Google argument. Give them something obscure and give them so much passion about it. It's like that's how you make an accurate expert. Which actually, funny enough, was a plot of one of the Animorphs series. I think there's a Megamorphs where they had to go through time because the person who's currently being brain controlled by an alien. Long story if you're unfamiliar with the Animorphs, but that's pretty much the plot. But anyway, the guy who was controlled by this alien at the time had a massive opinion about one of the English kings, to the point where this Yurik in his head controlling him was like, fuck it, if we're going to mess around with time, I'm taking out this guy you love so much. Oh, just absolutely phenomenal. There we go, and then just give me a little space when I do the kind of inverting to make it a box around the D. Actually, you know what? While I'm on this font, might as well see what the and sign looks like. It might be I'm okay with that instead of copy-pasting that old fancy curlicue one. So let's see. And sign. And as comparison... Now I think the kind of like cognitive dissonance between these two is going to make it really funny. Yeah. Sorry, new and sign. We're not using you. Fucking fly. Gotcha. Son of a bitch. Shoot, what were we talking about? Right, typography. Just, it's one of those weird things, like watching someone do calligraphy. It's like, oh, anyone can do that. And then you do that and it's like, oh no, so much harder than I thought. But you know, that is a big part of the fun. Let's see, we'll do all caps, because why not? Let's see. God, it's so weird suddenly being added by someone. Okay, so for the select... I guess I should also separate the lines here. Well, I'll have to do that later. But let's see, for now, I'm going to need the bucket tool. There we are. And the rectangle, because I want to make... I'm really only going to do the A and the D, because that's all these capitals, but I want it to be the same size on both. Let's see, it needs to be a little bit more. There we go. And then I'll... How does it look like that? It's kind of centered, but to the left. So for this, I'm going to make it off-center and to the right. Jesus. Okay, I think I need to mute this particular channel for a little bit, because these alerts are surprise me for no reason. Apparently someone is being given the genders by the... Oh, Baldur's Gate. Okay, yeah, I get that. But, sorry, this particular chit-chat, I need to mute you for an hour, we'll say. And hopefully that is long enough. Okay, yeah, that is a good size. So now we will... Here we go, we'll do that pink for the fill-in. How did that... I won't question it. I'm not smart enough to understand. Okay, there we go. Then select none. We're going to delete this one. Select none, and then... Yeah, we'll do the fuzzy select. Yeah, no problem, and I'll see you tomorrow, Lonnie. So enjoy the rest of your night. Let's see. So I will... Perfect. Perfect. That is looking good. Fucking fly again. I thought I got you already. definitely got you that time. There better not be a third brother in here. But just move the select. Good. Then I can just... Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. That looks good. I'll just have to flip it to this color. Yeah, perfect. See, and now I just need to do the same for that D. Which I will do by... Get there. I've got the whole thing. Paste. Where is... Oh, because that's only selection. Got it. Okay, we will paste you there. Delete the floating. Now we just fill in the spots we deleted on here, because now we need the D. Give it the D. Okay, there we go. And there we are. Now back to moving selection. Let's see. That A is still kind of visible there. Fun. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be doing the whole thing in another color anyway. Probably with a little filtering off one side. Let's see, this is about that far off the bottom? Yeah, that looks right. Select none. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is beautiful. And the color paste, that not overlay. I need this particular shade of red. Oh shit. Forgot to switch back to the bucket. There we are, looking delicious. Another save before I forget. Then I still need to get that old and sign. So I'll do that next. I just noticed there's some little artifacts here. Now, well, let's see. Well, the wrong layer for that. Select none. There we are. That actually looks pretty accurate. Let's move just the selection around. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, if I leave it like that, I can do a 3-tone. The all caps layer. All the way over here. Come on, let's go. Yeah, we'll leave this fancy swirly curly Q like so. But I'm gonna need the palette visible. I guess I'm gonna have to move it up here. Just so the palette is within easy reach. Okay, so first off, we are going to make our base just all red. Then we're going to move selection there. So let's see if I'm doing it. What if I base it off this? I do this bright red as the back, then pink, and then this pastel blue. No. I should do the dark blue of the back. Yeah. How did those two survive? Well, problem for another time. Wait, someone directly added me? Is this... Oh, it's someone's announcement. Never mind. Okay, so... Was it... Right. It's going to do this bright red, then the pink, then I'll do the dark blue after. So I'll be doing that because it's the back layer. There we go. So 2 over 1 up. Alright, I should move it off that. Yeah, but I want the whole layer. Good, good, good. That was up 1 over 2. On that background, it's going to blend in like hell with that. So yes, yeah, we go back to that color. No, this time we will do the pencil, because that's a lot quicker. Select none. Definitely needs a couple manual fixes. I think this red layer at the back should only be 1 over before doing the 2. You know? Oh boy. Okay. Now we're gonna select none. Because you know what? That was very, very close. Now we're gonna have to touch things up manually. And it would really help if I could even remember just the font this and sign was used. Oh well, we will do that one there, and I guess we'll delete those 2. We'll do like that. Just cut. Up like this. You know what? Let's just change it to resets every time. Come up there. Alrighty. Yeah, it is not looking great. I guess I'm gonna have to go looking for the right font. Wish it was a lot easier to tell what stuff is on here, but oh well. Let's see, ampersand. Okay, if I change this, it should change everything. Here we go. Do, oh, nope. There we go. Just in case the font's really big. Certainly not playbill. I think there's one called Antique. Let's see, that might have been an Algerian. No, but I do like the style. It's kind of what I'm going for my layer effect. Here's see while we're here. Ah, yeah. Corporate. Got it. Antique. I guess it's not called Antique. It must be something antique. What if I type in antique here? Will it figure out? No, it won't. Not there either. Oh well. Guess I'm doing this manually some more. Bond Schrift. No, but it's a nice name for a font. Definitely not Baskerville, but let's... Berlin. Book Antiqua, maybe. Nope. Bookman Old Style. Man, that sounds like a name they probably would have used. Bookshelves. I guess it's a font just for special symbols. Whatever. Bradley? That looks weird. Definitely not Broadway. Brush script? Nope. Not Calibri, not Californian. Callisto? I can't remember Callisto. Guitar. And I just like this and sign. It's really neat. I'm very certain I did not... Ooh, Century Gothic? No. You disappointed me. Century Gothic. Yeah, I know I definitely didn't copy-paste from the internet, because I know there are people who do make some money off of custom typography. I definitely don't want to take that from them. If I'm looking for a certain stuff, that's closer. That's actually that. Is that it? Did I just stretch mine? No. No, because that's got a curl in it. You know what? I will copy paste this font. Oop. We'll just select everything and make it, let's say, 52. Okay, there we go. We'll just make that 25. There we go, so I can remember what the one that actually might be it is. Cooper Black, no. Copperplate, nope. Corbel, not at all. Courier, no. Crack House, what I got. Crowley Curls. No, it looks like a, not indie, that's for like music. A locally owned cafe. That's what I was looking for. Not meant as a burn, more of it's just, it's kind of whimsical style you'd expect. Especially in like a rom-com-y movie. Dubai? Nope. Ooh, Edwardian is, ooh, that's a bit too fancy for what I'm going for. Elephant. Emoji one coat, what? That's very, feels misleading. Engravers, no. No. It's not for what I'm looking for. Forte. Actually, what was above the footlight? Fixtus. Man, some font names just, oof. I mean, at least French Royal, Rule, that's probably the name of the person who made it. But others, like, okay, no, Gabrielle is bad, but Garamond, that does not sound like a name. It could be, but it does not sound, does not evoke the feeling of someone's name out there in the world. Gloucester, I could see that as the name of a town. Probably is. Gowdy Stout. Ooh, boy, that's also similar, but a bit too... Man, I'm just blanking on words today, even though I'm looking through typographies. It was a thick boy. Not the way I'm looking to have fun tonight. How did I... Why do you keep doing this to me? Let's see. Add tab, tool options. Informal Roman. Is that the guy who just goes like, yo, what's up, Caesar? Imprint... No, it does not pair well with Crack House, which, not a sentence I'm sure I'd ever say in my life. Jokerman is a very elementary school paint program. Caxt book, Kristen. Is that supposed to be? Well, that's an interesting choice. Kunstler. What do you look like in bold, sir? No, that's italics, bold. Ew. Nope. Leelawati. Liberation. Nope. Man, I do apologize, people in the audience. This is just sometimes when I want things a certain way, I get caught up. Especially in fonts. It's like, anyone else have that phase in like middle school where you're spending like solid 20-30 minutes just figuring out fonts and styles on an essay that you will not be getting any points for? Let's see, Matura. Very nice, very swooshy. Another case of does not really fit the Crack House. Microsoft, nope. It would be pretty lame on Microsoft like that. Just a plain ass ampersand. Oh, this one's got a little plate. Golian? Nope. Man, it's times like this, I just wonder, it's like, how did I find it the first time? Because I got no clue. Corsiva? It's a little too abstract. It kind of looks like a backwards L or a big fancy swoop J to an R. Let's see. Reference Gothic. Maybe Gothic. Nope. Myanmar. That's a case where I'm just seeing a font name. It's like that sounds familiar. No, not the one I was thinking of. Well, here we are, about halfway through the alphabet of various names. A lot of Noto serifs. And Simpson, no. Onyx, not promising enough. Well, you failed me, Brock. Wait, no, this is where I start. Palatino. Let's see, Perpetua? Nope. Poor Richard. Rage. God, is there a non-italic rage? No? You know, Pristina's not bad. It kind of looks like a graffiti tag, like someone just did a quick just whoosh, 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 whoosh. You know what? I'll put that down here. It's a possible second. That's weird that goes that far. Let's just Pristina. There we go. As our backup, at least for comparison's sake. If you've seen any of my art streams before, I do like I do like to be comparing things, because if you only have one example of a thing, it's easy to go, yeah, sure, it doesn't need to be improved more than that. But two side by side, you might go, it's like, you know what? I like these bits of the first one, but with the second one, I can probably incorporate like a serif here, but not there, or stuff like that. Or maybe a particular shading style if you're doing an actual art rather than amateur typography theater with me. But I'm coming towards the end. I'm at the S's. Might as well just ride it through. There's a lot of Sitkas. Damn. Semi-bold. Weird. Small fonts. No. I'm not even sure if that changed something. Not Snap ITC. Source. Stencil. No. Very military, though. I know I've definitely used this for... Gosh, I'm not even sure if I still have copies of the files, but, what's it called? Like military font, like on the sides of crates or ammo boxes in a movie. Tends to be that kind of stencily looking font. Not Trebuchet. That's a weird choice there, Trebuchet. Let's see. Verdana, nope. Vivaldi. Very swooshy. Definitely contrasts this too much. Vladimir? That's... Well, no. To be honest, that is how I do a plus sign when I'm writing stuff down. So you know what? I will not ding you for that, Vladimir. No. You Gothic, me Gothic, he, she, we Gothic. Okay. Well, no luck. So what we will do is we will get two of these. This first one will be Pristina. Perfect. This one I'm just going to copy paste because I do not have the patience to spell that all out. There we go. Let's see. I can get rid of all that now. Okay. So I suppose between the two, we'll go with this. We'll go with that one to start, and then we'll make another with this as comparison. So, you know what we do. We hit it with one of those. Go to the all caps. We're gonna... Let's see. Wait. Oh, right, because I'm doing the fill. So I need to move you there. And I believe I said... First time move it, we are going to do 1 over 1 up from red to what should be a pink. So I gotta re-get that color. And I need to get rid of that. There we are. actually see it. Here, there's the pink. And there. Right, and then move it over. 1, 2, but only one up still. One. No, come on, there. So this one, you'll remember to do pencil, be slightly easier. Let's see, select none. It's not bad, I like the colors. And I think for all the bigger letters, I'll just do the powder blue on pink. Let's see. All right, because backdrop in that. Yeah, I'll do the ands like this, but I'll only do 2 layers on the main letters. But first, like I said, we are going to start with, for comparison's sake, this one. Always hate forgetting I'm on a different layer. Here we are. Start with move, but go back to all caps where we do hua. Oh. Here we are. And fill. Then copy the pastel-y blue. And we just move up over 1. Wait. Shit, you're supposed to be pink. My bad. Actually, let's see how it looks. Let's see how it looks. That's 2 over 1 up. No, I prefer the blue on top. You know, always good to experiment, even in the middle of a project, just to see. It's 1, 2, up. Swap over to that. There we go. Yeah, with the way I do the layers like this, it isn't quite as clear as this nice swoopy one. Yeah. Apologies for that wasted time. My typography practice, but it's time for you to go. Just go ahead and cut you all. Ah, right, because you are this layer, so we can just actually shortcut delete you. Perfect. Select none. That way we can do. Actually, we should first, where is it? Yeah, here's the copy. So first we're going to let's see, does the kerning let me hit this? Nope, not that one. Nope, it does not. I'm just gonna undo that. What if I do this? Let's see if I do all that minus 10, all these minus another 10. Okay, that's what I can do. Right, perfect. That's what we will do. We will do that. Well, actually, we'll first do... No, it's not going to work. At least not for what I'm trying to do. Oh, shit, no. Redo the visibility. Yeah, because mainly what I'm trying to do is just give some space between all three. I think the easiest way to do that is to, unfortunately, delete it as a text file. So I'm editing it manually like, ah, shit. That's what I was trying to avoid. Okay, well. Okay. Well, it's no longer a text file, I suppose. The one upside to that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to just manually do it like so. Okay. Cut you. Oop. Shit. Cut you, paste you. There. And we move you down enough I don't have to worry about the pasting these in. Then I'll move you closer together once I have that done. So yeah, we'll paste you like so. Complete the paste layer, and now I've got to once again separate out these two. There. At least I made it so it gets shorter the further down it goes. And down a bunch. There we are. Up layer, and now I need to copy paste these over their position on this higher layer, after which I will then delete all these individual bits. So we'll start with this A here. Ah, perfect. First one we'll cut because it's only the one. Let me... Shit. I hate when I accidentally do copy instead of cut. And try and move it over. Okay. Let's see, I think that position's good. Let's paste that. Okay. And here. Oh, right, I need to do this stuff first. Well, I can do it while it's fucking shortcuts. I need to first this to a 1 pixel so I can fix these. Here we are. Okay, fuzzy select that. Go in here and get these 2 bits I just edited. Goddamn. But same as last time, we will start off with a cut, then a paste, and just move them into position. That is good. Up there. Okay, and come on, right there. And now, oh, come on, right there. To right there. This should be the last one. Yep. There. Delete, paste. Perfect. And now on this layer, I can delete all this background stuff. Actually, don't need those ends either, so I can just do this, and I should be able to just move this select box around. Nope. Need the select box, thank you. Doesn't matter if I do cut, cause I'm not placing shit. Alright, there's almost forgot this N here. Cut you out of the equation. Thank you. Thank you. I will be here about another half hour. Not all night, for sure, for sure. But there we are. Oof. Oh yeah. Yeah, that hurts. Whew. Man, one sec. Man, the dangers of forgetting to drink something. Anything. But yeah, with that, now we need to see how much space we have this little and here. We will just copy, because I don't want to lose my original. But okay. Always forget to swap back. I'm gonna need a little bit more space, yeah. But thankfully, these are actually pretty damn close to all in shape. So we will do cut. Shit, nope. Undo. We need to merge this down first. There we go. Now I can safely cut, paste, move ever so slightly over. There we are. And then do the same for disorder here. Disorder, disorder. Let's see. And there. I can always get them back closer after I get this ampersand around. No, I need to do the rest of these first, actually. Because what I need to do... I still need to get the layers on them all. So first we'll select all of them. Then color choice is here. Shift O. Because I just want this dark red. Oh wait, no. I need intersect only the ones I'm selecting. There we are. So for the big letters, instead of that kind of intermediate pink, it's just going to be the red to powder blue. Not this red though. We need that one. Swap. Powder blue. Perfect. We're going to start with normal but large block. Yep. That will make this go oh so quicker. Yep, that is good. And now is where I do the inverse to help them stand out more. Need slightly smaller brush so I'm not hitting the side of these letters. Here we are. Or I could fucking bucket. Yeah, I'm just so smart sometimes. It's almost scary. No, because of those, yep. I almost forgot. The two little ones I had to hit. I did not accidentally hit those S's, awesome. So I guess the last one we'll just do this anyway. Okay. That is good. Now we will can actually just duplicate this layer. Which we will first start with moving everything up. And come on, 1 over 2. Start with just deleting that extra ampersand that we do not need. But now, once again, I have to select everything. Color deselect. Yeah, remove from selection there. Now we go everything with this big brush. Then come back in for the... There we go. That's weird. Why has it only got that? Guess I'm gonna have to fix that by hand. Not sure why it happened, but it did. Wait a second, why am I dragging manually? I'm such an idiot. Do that, perfect. First we need to come over here and fix this little line, which I suppose is on this layer. We'll do, wait, right, deselect and then do that, perfect. Yeah, little grungy. And yet, after all that work, I think I'm sticking with the old one. Man. Well, I'll save it for a special event. Maybe Halloween. I do like how that looks. Ooh. But yeah, that's definitely an interesting vibe. Not what I'm looking for the rest of it, but you know, always better to know than wonder. What if? Select none. Let's just go ahead and paste this and in here. Nope, don't start down there. Jerks. It's got the tiniest little hand. Right there. Then just go ahead and merge that down. Now I've got the special spooky font that I was not setting out to create. But once again, because I come back to it again and again like an asshole, better to have things to compare to than always wonder. Yeah, that's got the full thing. So we'll keep that. We still need to actually put some stars in this, huh? How am I forgetting all the controls? I just had them down pat. Ah, well. But yeah, we will put... Nope, wrong layer. This one right here. What I'm currently selected, perfect. I got a full zoom. Want this in line with that. Almost centered total. Let's see, I've got a little more than 1,200. Let's see. Oh, wait, sorry, that's 2,000. A little more than 2,000. So the halfway point should be about here. These are about halfway. But that eye is almost exact. So we will put you. Looks good. Looks a little lopsided with that, which is what I'm going for. Okay, good. We need to... Not backgrounds. Where did I put the heart? It's not title... not lock. There we go. We are going to do here. Select all. We are going to, once again, remove this... Why is there some junk over here? I don't want there to be any junk over there. I'm not sure how it's going to mess with everything else. So let's just do that. Oh, shit. Sorry, I need to do exclusively that. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Select all, deselect. I said select all. There we go. And on a layer below, we are going to, let's see, we're going to grow. Yeah, 2 shouldn't be too bad. And feather by 5. Finally, we are going to move this. Not you, the selection. I keep forgetting I've got to actually do that. Okay, then let's see. How does this look? No, I gotta make it feather more than that. We're gonna push the lengths of feathering to 25 just to see. That's good, but let's do a darker color. Yeah, because we're doing only a partial opacity. Do this, kind of give it more of a dark look behind. Like a trail. We're not going to do it all the way, but I think just one more. Though we are also going to shrink it by 5. Nope, that is not nearly enough shrink. I want it to be noticeable. Okay, let's go by 10. There. Then we move selection. Once again, It's got a bit of a trail. It's not a... It's actually a bit too noticeable. I guess with all the layers it makes sense. Okay, let's go much lighter. Let's go for a 12. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I have this on another layer. Why'd I rename this all caps to shadow? What I should have done was just reduce the opacity on that layer. But I'm an idiot. It remains to be said. So we'll just do it all again manually and live with the reminder that yes, I am still stupid. But next is when we will go select shrink, total 15. We'll do 2 more this time. Select none. Yeah, it's a little visible. Let's get that palette out. It's kind of a little visible, but it's not horrible. But let's... actually only adding a little. Let's look at that. It's... Well, let's zoom in so it's a little easier to see. Like, here's with no added shadow. Here's with some. That's only at 50 opacity, but knocking up to 100, it's still very minimal. I think that will be good, because it gives a little something to the eye, but it's hard to tell exactly what. Yeah, that is good. Let's see, that filter is how I kind of have everything blend together a little bit. But I need a new one now. Filter. Let's see. I'm trying for an overall a little bit darker. So pulling from the palette, I'll do... Yeah, I'll keep that. Reopen this palette. We'll get this dark burgundy red. we're once again going to do another like design type filter like this, because it adds a little bit extra texture in this background. A little bit of, no, texture's not the right term, a noise. Yeah, that's the right thing. It adds noise to the background. Let's see, we'll start with just a, well, over everything filter. Actually, you should be all the way at the top, to be honest, because you should also go over the text, so it blends in a little better too. But we, not custom, here are foreground, background. Let's see, I believe I did bilinear, and then I did a ripple effect filter. So let's start with that. We want it to repeat. Sawtooth or triangular. What is trunk? Oh, it only does. Okay. I think I'll do sawtooth because I definitely did it. What is it? Triangular the first time. But let's see. We actually want it to go more this way. Kind of angled parallel with the way I'm doing the tail. Here, let's flip the colors like this so it's easier to see. It should be, no, that's still the dark blue. Well, I guess because it's going out on both sides, yeah. Yeah, the tail is kind of about that angle. So we'll do this, because for the most part it will still kind of parallel that even after we get this filter in. It should be in the blur, right? Maybe circular motion? Let's see, those are unlinked. If I do this, ooh boy, my I hear my computer just raring to go. Let's cancel that. Let's get that noise down. Distort, that might be it. For ripple, here we are. There's the ripple I'm looking for. And after we get this, let's see, the angle's good as is. Phase shift kind of messes with left and right, period. Because it makes some, oh, it makes so they're not all perfectly parallel. Interesting. Higher amplitude makes bigger. We don't want that. We actually want a little smaller. Let's see, definitely more than period because it does that. But more period than that. Wow, another one of those sentences never thought I'd have to say. Yeah, we'll do that. See, what does phase shift do again? Kind of just shifts everything in line, it looks like. We'll leave it like that. Ooh, I change, let's see. Triangular wave, sawtooth. Ooh, resampling, what the fuck does this mean? Linear, I believe this is on cubic, no halo, low halo. Not sure what that's changing, so we'll just leave it on cubic. Abyss policy, which sounds threatening. Once again, not seeing any major... Oh, it's what happens to that stuff, isn't it? I see. When it clips off the side. We will keep it to none. Tileable? Oh, that adjusts it so it perfectly loops, doesn't it? Interesting. But I'm not seeing any major benefit. We'll just leave it like that. No, not seeing it. What about actually set it to overlay? Eh. Let's go ahead and undo this ripple effect. Skew to overlay. Yeah, because then you get everything good. No, we need to undo further. We need to undo the sawtooth wave. We're going to keep it, I believe it's on triangular. Make it bigger than that. That's good. Swap this to overlay. Yeah, that does look good. Though if we turn up, it's a bit too dark. Yeah, leave it at that. Now we'll just do only a little bit of this ripple distortion. Let's see. Nope. Nope, that's not helping. Amplitude's too much. We need a period like that. It's very faint, but it's there. There we go. Dark anomaly's no good. What is... God, I'm getting into it again. I'm just overthinking it. Now that should be good. We'll go into overlay enough so it's a nice darker, cooler. Yeah, it's too dark. If it's more of a purple, that might work better. You know, we'll just go over this whole thing with a run over of this dark red. Let's see. Maybe it's hard to see because it's overlay. Let's go to normal. Oh, it's because I've got this on opacity so much. Here we go. Okay, now back to overlay. That's a bit too much. I think I need a real good purple. I think I need to start there. Kind of move up there. That's a good purple there. We'll swap you to overlay so we can actually see the difference. Not much, it just makes it more of a rich blue. So I guess that's fine. Now it's just a matter of seeing any of these look better being underneath, well, on top of the overlay. That does make the title better, well, brighter. And under the heart. Let's see. Undo, redo, undo. What it looks like is if I get this extra shadow under the filter, it'll look a lot better. So I'm going to just call this in heart shadow so I can better remember why it's there. Yeah, that's good. Oops, save, because it has been at least 10 minutes. Oof. Now I just need some stars. Let's see, first I need to open my recents. No. Oh wait, Halo Warp Test. Get that visible out of here. Motif pieces. Perfect, there we are. That is exactly what we need. Okay, so fuzzy select is you. make sure we're actually getting all of it. Grow you by 2, perfect. Copy. Then over to here, we need, I suppose it makes most sense in the symbol section here. We're going to go 6 star. That is actually a really good size for what we are looking to start. Okay. If there's anyone in chat, are there any ideal well, not ideal, any constellations that come to mind? We'll start by just putting this one in the corner as our base. We're going to make another layer entirely. Let's see, we'll quiet the heart, we'll quiet the titles because those are just in the way. You're going to need it. We'll put it here. We'll put I guess we'll call it the Constellation. Spell it correctly or it's going to bug me. Constellation 1 layer. Why is this? Oh, because you put it in the freaking folder. We'll put Constellation 1 and we will duplicate it for Constellation 2. What that's mostly going to be is one layer will be for, we'll find a good paintbrush for the actual like indeterminate stars. Let's see, we'll do, here it is, powder blue. And that'll be most of them. I'll toss them in a couple pinks or maybe dark reds. Actually, I should be able to see brushes here. Let's see. Nope. If I could invert that, though. If I could invert what this brush looks like. Not that one. Let's see. Lines. No, actually, wait. I keep forgetting I can mess with sizes. Okay. And then we'll also do a zoom in. So it's easier to see. So, see, if I could invert that, it might be a workable constellation thing. Same with that, because it's only got a few tiny ones. But it looks like semi-random, at least bouncing between these two, unless it's a turn? No, there's probably a few variations on it. Let's see, this one is definitely out. What's this supposed to be, chalk? Maybe it's clear when I, yeah, because it does some of the edges choppy. No, nah. Maybe I need to make this one very big. What is this? No, that might be good for just random star stuff. Let's see. We need a smaller size though. Let's see, I'm pretty sure there's a way to change. There's triangulate, apply jitter. Aha! Okay, so there is. So if I find, let's see, does it? If I find the right amount, let's see, incremental, what's that do? If I find the, sorry, not amount, if I find the right brush here, if I apply a good jitter, that might be able to help with kind of speed doing a stars. What does fade lens do? Actually, let's do a quick check on this. Let's see, select all, then we'll do our classic select background color, and then we'll do a shrink. Is this on? Yeah, it's on scale tool. Because I'm just doing the selection. What if I scale to that? I I guess do... Nah. Come on, delete. There we are. Well, let's go back looking through the various brushes that come with it. We can do classic. There's got to be a setting that lets me space those out more. Is it jitter? Kinda. But not the way I want it to. Not truncate. It's definitely not fade lens. Now, what is the setting for spacing those out? Because there's got to be one. No, I'm not. Just reverses that. I don't think. No. Ooh. Let's see. If there's a way to go above, what's the maximum jitter? Is it 10? I can apply more jitter than that. What if I do jitter of 100? Ah, the most is 50. Ah! By Jove, I think we found it. Okay, let's drop the size of this. Okay, we're getting closer. Let's see, what does smooth stroke do? Incremental, set. Not sure if that's actually affecting anything at this scale. See, if I do single click, it always does that. If I do... It's not bad. It's not. What if I change this mode to an overlay? Does it... blends in better? It does. Let's see. Can I choose this brush with erase? It's on the brush type. Okay. Not sure if it's actually doing anything there. Not seeing anything. Because opacity. That's gotta be it. No? Still not seeing anything. Okay, so if I applied the same brush type to erase, it does look good. Oh wait, sorry, that's on icon, right? Yeah. Okay, so I think I found how to do it, ironically with the star. But for comparison's sake, let's try another brush type. Well, shape. Whatever. What the fuck? Not gonna lie, that's kind of neat looking. Let's see, is jitter stuff still on here? Yeah. Okay, let's try that super small grunge font. Do that and then swap over to erase. It's an interesting font, but I don't think what I'm looking for. Sun. Well, just for shits and giggles, overlay. No, it's not gonna look good. Okay. What's this here? We got pencil. Too much. It's a little too much. Vegetation. Let's see, more vegetation. Now the GIMP mascot, Wilbur. He's taking a... Oh! Okay, they've got slightly different shapes. That's neat. Ah, yes. The Z pepper. Actually, let's see how this looks when very tiny. It's funny. It is. Actually, what if I do a slightly bigger size erase? It's an idea. I will say that. What else have we got here? We've got texture hose. Yeah. Texture 2, which is just circles. What's texture 1? I might have done that one already. Second texture hose, no. Texture hose 3. I've done the vegetation. These are the only options over here. What is a goat? So I coincidentally got 2 standing in a row and 1 walking. Another interesting brush, confetti. Confetti might be another good one to kind of add on to Constellation, but with bigger size erase, I think. Okay, let's do it. Let's add some confetti here. Yep, 2 big confetti. I forgot to bring it down. Like that. And it's a big confetti erase brush. And then I think acrylic. Oh, wrong thing. Let's go to Constellation here. We'll do a little bit of color with acrylic, but we're going to take off jitter and smooth stroke. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to do lower capacity. What's fade lens? Is it mess with opacity amounts? Perhaps, but we'll just bring it down more. Yeah, we'll do that with a nice, good color. Is it still in here, this red? Yes. Not there. And then pink. Actually, we'll layer it down so it's below the stars. No, pink is way too bright, even with, Jesus, that much opacity. Not the same. We'll then I think this layer itself has to be opaque too. Or is it maybe because it wasn't overlay? No. Dissolve? That makes it a little better, maybe with some... No, dissolve's not great. It is pretty good with some lowered opacity though. Let's see, put the title back. Yeah, looks good. Not that. Do I have the overlay here? Oh, right. Yeah, because it's right there. I have the text and the actual icon below. Let's see. See, the space dust isn't really doing what I'd like it to. It does add some texture, kind of like false shine right there, which is okay. We'll dim these stars a bit so these false ones can come in and kind of steal the show a little bit. But I guess we're making Constellation 3 for where the actual constellations will go. I guess I don't have anyone in chat right now because I didn't get any constellation suggestions, so let's look some up. First, let's go ahead and just do this here. I'm pretty sure I got something already set up for showing another screen. No. Do I not have one for a browser? Well, we'll go ahead and change that now. Let's see. No, that's not it. Not a browser thing. Display capture. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, we'll just call you Internet. Oh, that's trying to do my whole display. Nope, cancel that. You're just gonna remove Internet? Yes. It's not game, it's not capture. There's gotta be a screen source, and I'm just blanking on what it is. Window capture. Yeah. Do I not have window capture on this one already? Okay. Okay. Here is window capture. Oh, perfect. Well, not kind of perfect. It should be move you down to the overlay area. Come on. There we are. Now we'll just kind of move you over. Let us look up some constellations. Fictions, we'll say myths. Here we go. See, Orion, that might not be the kind I'm looking for. But we'll go ahead to whatever this list called. What is this? Viral Bandit? That's such a bad title. Dismiss this update. Learn more and customize because I'm going to reject fucking all. Make sure it actually goes through. Shut the fuck up. I'm not signing up. I'm just looking for constellations. Aquarius. The Water Bearer? Cancer. Be fun. And it'd be especially fun choosing constellations that are nowhere near each other. Cassiopeia, which funny story, I only know about the constellation Cassiopeia because some rom-com movie about fate. God, all I can remember is the scene. Well, two scenes, because one, it's like, if we're fated to be together, you'll find my number, and she writes it on like a 5 or something, gives it to some shopkeeper, and then I think 20-30 more minutes into the movie they find it. And the Cassiopeia connection is she has not moles, like a birthmark or something on her arm, bunch of dots that connect, kind of look like Cassiopeia. Oh hey, Beck, I'm doing some art. I was looking up some constellations. Do you know any you'd like to have added to the, let's temporarily just make this window visible. Add to this, what I'm trying to go for is a night sky looking thing. Got some kind of like false stars, but I was going to do some actual constellation designs. I just got distracted by this listicle and thinking of an old rom-com I don't even know the title for. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking for ideas now. Gemini, considering Lucy lore. Ooh, Ophiuchus is also a good one. I'll just put those back here, because I'm going to have to actually look them up to see the main stars for both. Ophiuchus. I think a third should be good. And it's going to be funny, because they're definitely not going to be correctly spaced in regards to each other. The Big and Little Dipper seem too obvious, so I want to avoid them. Though it is funny that the Little Dipper always has this big tail, which is less bear-like. Always makes me think some sort of like weasel. Pegasus? Maybe. We'll say a maybe on that. It's like Orion's definitely out because it's another one of the big ones everyone knows. Wait a second. Betelgeuse is part of the Orion. That'd be interesting. Cepheus. What is Cepheus again? The name sounds familiar. Let me see. Cepheus myth. Follows to a king of Ethiopia, father of Andromeda. No, that one might be good, because there's a few different references, but also Andromeda, like Andromeda Galaxy. So yeah, let's see. Cepheus Constellation. Is there a version that shows the main stars? Nope. I guess I'm gonna have to do it here. Well, actually, we'll do it here. Cepheus Constellation shape. Maybe this will bring it up. Oh. Ooh, this is actually not bad. For the actual shape. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and just find them all now. Gemini. The space probably would have helped. But, that's a nice clear image, yeah. Open that one. Nope, you're supposed to go to just the image here. Image new tab, perfect. Yep. Now we just need Ophiuchus. Oh yeah, for Ophiuchus, yeah, I'm familiar with that one because it's what is it, the 13th? Now I'm blanking on the term. Star chart thing with like Gemini, Aquarius, and all that. It's technically the 13th, but no one actually, has their star sign as that. Was it? I'm blanking on the term I use for these. Perfect. So this link kind of makes it look a bit more like a snail, but I assume it's supposed to be like head down to here to looping around. But yeah, that is actually... This one actually looks a lot more clear, so we'll do this one. You know what, if I feel real crazy about it, I might find some more of the... Oh, the wrong thing. I might find more of the pictures like this as something to overlay behind it. But that seems like something for another day. So now I don't have to share this internet one with you guys anymore. Where is the layer? I just saw it. Chat, game chapter, overlay. God, why am I so blind tonight? It's not Discord, it's not stream, it's window capture. Here we are. Jesus. I have my scroll set too large if I just kept skipping past that. We'll go ahead and do Ophiuchus first. Let's see. Actually, I'll probably do a separate layer for all of them, just so it's easier to move them around. Just name them now. I had Gemini. The last one is Cepheus. I'm blanking on how to spell it, but as long as they're easy... Don't know how that symbol got in there. As long as they're easy to tell apart, it's fine. Now I just need to get these side images to a... Come on, shrink the window. I said shrink. There we go. Okay. So for the main stars, I'll just copy-paste this star shape, which is... What layer did I leave it on? There. Okay, and I need a fuzzy select. Copy that, and now, since that's kind of the area I'm going to do Ophiuchus just right here, I guess I'll silence that for now. Okay, so swap to you, swap to Ophiuchus. We'll start with the uppermost one. Come on. Weird. Not sure why it's doing this. The crux on the nose, but it's a constellation. The crux. I'm actually not familiar with that. Let me look that up real quick. Crux constellation. Let's see. Oh, it's like the Southern Cross. That's it. Okay, I know it better by that name. That's why I'm blanking. Yeah, that'll be a maybe as soon as we get these 3 done. Oh, I didn't mean to minimize that window. Open back up. There we go. Let's see. So on the nose, do you mean the nose of Ophiuchus here? Or one of the other two? focus. God, why are you so... Why are you not letting me move the paste thing here? It's not that... Let me move the selection, damn it. Do I need to be on this? No. I know I'm on the right layer. Where? Why can't I move you? I think I'm going to have to do scale, just because that's actually possible to move. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, yeah. For now, we'll just get the basic arrangement done. God, I've got so much going on right now. Well, in the case of this. Okay, why are you anchored? That is good, but I mean, these are more like Lucy-esque constellations I was thinking of. The Gemini being Lucy and Derek, but with their whole not quite star-crossed lovers. Fate-bound, yeah. Yeah, fate-bound, loving each other as only a teacher and student could, which is to say, platonically. I'm going off the classic philosopher style of platonically there, too. Let's see, these ones should probably be actually shrunk. Let's reset size. Of course it resets movement. But we will do half size. Yep. Because they do kind of overlap right here. Come on, let me select there. I think I have to... let's see. I'm going to have to just draw out the line of Constellation to be easier to track. So let's see. Nope, far too big. We need nice and bright pink, right? We'll do... see, like that. Yeah, we'll say... there, 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 there. Those two are a little too far, like that. There. Matches. Perfect. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and use that as our guide. Yeah, we'll only do two sizes because we are just doing a couple main ones. Corona Borealis, because Derek means people. You know, that is a good one. Let me add another layer for that so I don't forget. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just put it above OV because who cares? Borealis / Derek, so I don't forget why. Okay, now back to actually getting all the stars on here. Just one last check. Can I move you? Why won't you let me move you? What do you mean there's no this? Move the active layer. Why is this working? Ugh, whatever. I'll just be glad that it is. Let's see. There's one here. Oh, I forgot there's a line coming off there. Well, let's see. It's definitely lower than everything else, but also to the side. Yeah, that looks good. Actually, let's do a quick check with the icon heart. Yeah, that one will still be visible. And then I'll do just a very faint line connecting them all later. Let's see, there's one there, main one there. I'll come back to do that tiny one in a second, because that's also tiny, normal size, normal size. Okay, and now tiny one there. And honestly, this is probably more work than anyone's even going to care to notice, with how small a streamer I am, and definitely not an astrology-based streamer in any sense. Let's see, there's a tiny one there. Then remove you. Huzzah. Perfect. Final paste, cement it. Line. That is good. Maybe knock down to about 60. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, we'll leave it at full so they're easier to see. Let's see. I think if we're doing Corona Borealis, we don't have to have Cepheus. So we'll leave that off for now. Maybe I'll do a different version later where it's got other ones, and that'll be the Be Right Back screen. One without this text here. So let's see if Ophiuchus is there. We can do Gemini and then Corona Borealis. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see. Alright, here's the Gemini with Castor and Pollux. Just zoom in on the reference, make it a little easier to see. That's good. Actually, I should look up another one. That is... Well, it's hard to see the relative sizes, but I think that's fine. Okay, so then the line for here... definitely not going to be a size proportionate to each other, I'm sure on that. Oops, excuse me. We'll start with the Castor one because that's a little higher. Goes to that, that, there, and we'll skip to go there, and then it's like a tiny line to Pollux. Then once more, it's almost parallel with these. Okay, and then boop. This one is kinda straight. I think I need to do gap just to make sure I don't skip it. And then finish off Castor here, who had about the same length waist. He has short leg here. Then it kind of trails like this. Interesting. I think this one's only going to have a couple big ones and the rest will be small. And then where's the Ophiuchus? Oh, right, because I didn't look up Corona Borealis. Okay. Corona Borealis. You know, that... I can definitely see it looking like a crown. Or at the very least a very large bowl, but that makes for a less interesting story. Total of 8, yeah. That... Do I want to rearrange these now? Let's see. We've got Gemini here. We've got Ophiuchus there. I can do the crown. No, we'll keep Ophiuchus kind of here behind where that image is going to be. We can fit the crown around here. And then we can do Cepheus, yeah. We'll go ahead and do that. Derek below Lucy, because he was living on Earth as a mortal, while Lucy is cursed with his immortality. No, I want the constellations to be visible, where people can actually tell their constellation. I don't care about accuracy. That's why I'm going more for the like lore slash symbolic meaning of these for regards to Lucy. Very loosey goosey indeed. So let's see. This one is kind of turned inward. It's typically shown at an angle, so I think I have to start at the bottom with this one just so it's easier for me to copy. Do it like that. Like there. Almost like when the wine glasses. It used to be very popular. I think it's a Riesling brand at Bed Bath and Beyond. This one will be. It's not very good with the image here, but I'm going to do all of them big except that one. Then I still need to do Cepheus. Where's that one here? So this one's a little weird because it does have a few that aren't actually directly part of the constellation that are just very bright. But I'm going to keep them. I need to do that. There's the other one roughly there. Then we'll start with this side. Goes a little wobbly there. Is it here? It's a little off, but we'll deal with it. Like I said, we're not doing accuracy, we're going aesthetic. And we connect these two. Where's it? And then there are two small ones in here. Nah, that's... I feel like it'd be a choice between that or Ophiuchus, because that kind of symbolically would prefer them. But I think the snake bearer... let's see. Because, yeah, Bible mythology, the devil was the snake in the... Damn, I'm suddenly blanking on just all the terms. The, in the garden. But with Lucy lore, the weight of the sin was kind of pushed onto him. So I think between the two, Ophiuchus being the bearer of the snake kind of fits better. Even that's it. Yeah, no, it's as much as I've raised Christian, I really only remember the aesthetic knowledge now, the esoteric stuff like Niflheim. But yeah, on a slightly more funny note, we'll go ahead and just start getting those stars in here. I think I still have it on copy-paste mode, but we'll see. First, let's see. Corona Borealis. Perfect. Still here. Okay. Which we are doing all big except for this one. Scale down to half size. Yeah, this will be a good temporary loading / wait screen. Oh, no, not that. Shit. There we go. Let's see, you weren't here at the beginning, but I said a more permanent wait screen I'm looking to do. Why is that still full size? A more permanent wait screen I want to do is a library, and I actually have a reference here. Oh, that's why I accidentally pasted. There we go. I'll show that as soon as I get this last star on the crown done. Not that. There. Scale it. Paste. Delete that. Perfect. And then I'll just get ArcRex on Gemini. But here it is. Art reference. This is, let's see, the George Peabody Library. And it's kind of the style that I want to do. It's going to be more wood and monastery-like, but I like these fancy railings. I'm going to use this as a reference for how to do books in the distance, so I'm not going too crazy. And then for the wood stuff, I have references of this desk and this kind of ye olde post office looking, like a temporary wall thing where mail carrier can interact with customers through this window. Because both these styles of wood really feel like ancient but used, like well loved. It's simple enough to get the job done, but also still stable. Just look at this. This is definitely more stable than a just straight up box type desk, because these curves kind of make the any energy applied kind of wobble a bit. And that little bit of wobble can make things actually survive a hit, which is a strange little bit of physics that I don't quite understand, but I know it works, and that's all that matters. Let's see, Gemini is only going to do the heads. You know what, we'll do where the hands meet. So we got big one there, big one there, big one there. The Rex, we are going to shrink to half size. Zoom in, enhance, scale. We are now going to copy, and we'll have to recopy the other ones later, but oh well. Wait, moving. Oh, almost forgot a caster's neck there. Groins, hee. Middle school humor. And this one is a weird 3-segment lazy leg. These ones are just basic. He's got knees, he's got feet. That's all that matters. Alright, now I need to recopy you and go up to Cepheus. Select none. So let's see. Where's my Cepheus image? There we are. So the big ones look to be these two. These two, and the rest tiny. Okay. Oh, shit. Why did it do that? Right, because I don't select a wand. See, I'll have to offset these a little bit. That is fine. Now is all the tinies. Zoom in a little bit more for it. Mail, copy, paste. Ooh. I'll read that in a second. Just almost done is all. Let's see, this weird corner. Then, oh right, almost there. See, double check all those spots done. Those spots done. Ah, I accidentally deleted one there. Well, weird. Oh wait, no, that's because it's up there. Well, I guess we'll do one more small one on that. That was Corona Borealis. Just to save us the time. And now that's good and saved because I forgot to do that. Okay, this story. Not a constellation, but a fun myth. Vega and Altair is supposed to represent two souls separated by the heavens, the Milky Way, for all but 1 day a year, when a bridge forms over the starry river on the 7th day of the 7th lunar month. That actually is pretty cool. And then, on completely unrelated, I'm thinking, is Altair the constellation tied to the first Assassin's Creed protagonist? Because I know his name's also tied to eagles, I believe. So just a running theme for at least the early Desmond games. But yeah, that is actually a really cool constellation story. It's let's see. Ooh, need that slurp. Yeah, it's just the constellation myths and stories like that are the perfect example that people will indeed always be people. They will create stories to entertain themselves to some capacity. And it makes it very fun. Let's see. Think. Do one more. Constellation lines layer. Altair's brightest star in the Eagle. Yep. Okay, so it's tied in as well. Perfect. They really did their research for that game. Ooh. Yeah, thank you for popping in with these facts. And holy shit, we're a half hour past the 2 hours I was planning for. But I mean, we're almost done, so why not? The Lyra constellation. Lyre. Is that the one that's a lyre? The instrument? Let me see. Lyra constellation. Let's see. I think so, yeah. Definitely looks like one. One of the modern 88 constellations recognized by International Astronomical Union. Okay, the first time I read that through, I thought it said astronaut. You know, I'm like, astronauts have a union? Hell yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and do these quick constellation lines. Then we'll go ahead and get everything complete. Let's see. That's a little bit thin. Let's toss it up to... Let's see. That's good, but a little too bold. So let's knock it down to the 20s. That's good. Let's see, yeah, I'm still on the right layer. Ooh, that was the big worry all of a second. Let's remove the line, and that's pretty good. It's a little invisible there, but I think that's fine. It's just enough that people question. And actually, this one's easy. I don't need to relight that particular layer. It's definitely going to be very easy to tell down here. But that's fine, because I can always come back with the eraser, kind of lighten those up. Let's see, so I will need the line again for, here it is, Gemini, the twins. Oh, wrong shortcut for zooming. Okay, so I think it's best to start here. That. Shit, I'm not on the line layer. Constellation lines, ooh. There we are. Okay, and then it's down to there. Just a couple friends, hand in hand, having a good time. Absolutely nothing bad happens in their story. Okay. The line layer, delightful. Okay. And the last one, let's see, the only ones with outlines are those four. Let's see. It goes like that. Round, back together, come here. Could have gone the extra mile and actually like put the constellations on here as the backdrop to see, but I don't give a shit enough of a shit to do that. Let's see, can we fix the opacity issue? Let's see. That makes them all just too light. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do them individually. Quick question, what rank are Cassandra and the Rumor Spreader in the Gentry? All the members are actually new, aside from the actual Archfey and a couple Feywild denizens. Cassandra and the Rumor Spreader, they're not rank 3, which is what you have, enough where they can order people around. They've been very active. They've they've certainly got enough missions, but with their positions, they have turned down the rank because they really can't add more responsibilities with how they are operating. It's really hard to order people around when most of your time is eavesdropping in bars to the customers coming in. So, yeah, as much as they have earned it, they have turned it down because of the needs of what they're actually good at, especially with how needed they are in Rio. With some time, they might reconsider, seeing as they're about to get some assistance. Thanks to your wonderful boy putting the. Is that the right term? Bring the boot down, I think? Assistance. I mean, we're being nice and not calling them slaves. They are still getting paid for it. Let's get a normal brush on here. There we go. There we go. That makes it much lighter. Let's just do one fill swoop for the Gemini. Yes. Well, actually, a bit much on the torso. Do that. I guess it looks better if I do all of it, and then let's do one more minor touch there. Yeah, that's just enough to see that there are lines, but they don't really demand that you see them. Let's see, the ones who are up here in the dark sections have really got it hard, but you know, can't be perfect. I guess now I need an actual constellation set. God, I wish I could recruit people myself. Think all the factions that Gentry is the most pressed. I mean, yeah. Let's see, the Ibis are also pretty pressed for at least the trained members. But that's more of a standards issue. If they were willing to relax their standards and do some more internal training, they'd probably have it easier. Let's see, we'll call this group Star Charts. Just put all these in. Come on, there we are. We can get rid of the line one. Why did that do that? That's weird. Oh, because I set that up with them going into each other. Got it. Yeah, that is fine. Okay, we can get the icon back there. Oh. We now need to delete. No, delete that. I'm not trying to intersect. I'm trying to. There we go. God. Is that not the. Ah. I just forgot to make that invisible. Okay. Let's see. Title is good. Though actually with these constellation, no, because they're still visible between. We'll leave them like that. Back in session 0, I thought they were hot shit. Now they're just a hot mess. I mean, yeah. They were definitely better in early days. It's when responsibly started crashing down around their heads, they're like, not sure if I'm cut out for this anymore, actually. Let's see, star charts. Can be a little faded. Oh, actually, if I'm doing that, I need to move lines out. There we go. Just that they are not also becoming opaque. But yeah, star charts. Because we don't want them to take up too much of the brightness. But would it be better if it's... Yeah, I think it's fine if they aren't getting this overlay filter. So let's undo that move and we'll just put the stars up top. Yeah. Didn't say The Gentry don't exist in Campaign 1? No. They don't die out in the main timeline. What happened was they fall apart. I mean, you've seen how bad their actual leadership is, how passive they are. If they make any major changes that gets rid of that vulnerability, they aren't the same Gentry you joined. It'll require changing a lot of the rules and standards in a way that they're effectively a different group. So whether they rename and become something else, or everyone just splits up and separates because there's not enough people with passion to keep the group going, the Gentry is just not needed in the same way. So yeah, it's not anything so dark as being killed off or overrun or even a hostile takeover. It's just, they're not needed so much. I just noted the stream background music was super quiet apparently the entire time. Oops. But yeah, with that, we've got a much nicer, sexier screen for waiting. Yeah, if Hunter wants to bring them up into shape, he absolutely can. It's a personal commitment. Like why Hunter doesn't show up in the first campaign. He's busy keeping them actually doing shit. There we go. Export that. We are keeping a copy of the old one for, if nothing else, nostalgia's sake. But with it being this late, well, let's hop over to Be Right Back, install this one, and then look for someone to raid. So here we have the kind of off-purple, blue-heavy one. Let's see, which layer? Ah, here it is. A, D, and D, and D, and D, and D, and D, and D. We are going to, what is this? Image? Yeah. We're gonna now do upgraded A, D, 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 D. Oh, one too many, yep. And then this one will be, of course it doesn't go to the correct folder, okay. Ones that gotta get through, Twitch Gear, GIMP Art. Where is, GIMP Banner 2B. Now I just need to get you down to the right layer. And there we are. So actually, let's resize this a little bit. Oh, no. Why'd you do that? Okay, now you're gonna have to do it like this just because I can't physically see that lower corner. Here we are. Perfect. And yeah, thank you everyone for joining me on this little bit of art upgrade. Lasted almost a third hour that I wasn't planning for, but I'm glad for those of you who stopped in, those of you who stuck around, and those of you who came back to watch the VOD. But for the moment, we do need to raid out. Let's see the options we have. Let's see. Apple's playing some Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Some guys doing some more Tunic. Let's see, is there no one doing art? Well, that is a shame. Let's see, I can't tell if this person is still on or if they're about to go. You know what, let me check that real quick. Let's see. Oh yeah, they've barely been on for an hour and a half. So yeah, they should still be staying. Let's raid over to Kaya playing some Tunic. It's a very cute RPG looking game. 3D. And if it was, in my budget, I'd probably be getting that myself, but it's not for the moment, so we'll have to deal. yeah, once again, thank you everyone for joining me tonight. Tomorrow it's a D&D night with my group. Saturday we are doing some more Cosmic Wheel sorcery. And Sunday might be subject to change, but for the moment it is still Backpack Hero. Thank you for joining me for the third time. Thank you for joining. Hope you guys have a good night, sleep well, and see you next time.